and it'll be a well.
Yeah, 3-4. Just we're out at Castle Alexandria, and we have that juvenile in custody, so no need for that deal.
You guys can disregard DV guy.
Time for.
Ten four.
Yeah, we're live.
King County 12 p.m. Partner. Here we have what partner? 202. S6683 Majestic, Fort Assault Battery. The caller says, daughter her 14-year-old niece at the park, and the pup is still in the area. That's
Take Matthew for Garden City.
Appreciate it. Twelve on one. Go ahead, sir.
Can you get the back gate? Sure, I don't have a remote. Thank you. I'll be clear in Botsford. I'll be headed to an address in Milford. Brief for the address.
go ahead.
12578 Golden Oak.
Rescue and arriving, Beaumont, Dearborn. And it looks like they're still on the roadway.
You can start the next two engine, we'll advise.
Understood.
Locate the owner, but I left a card and a note. And maybe call in to make a report a little later.
Okay, sir.
To a Tory A-class. A-firm.
Honestly. $19.05.
Give them their copy.
Sure. 1906. And a black t-shirt. PPO pilot. Their car. P16, Bravo 2's back.
Nothing to see, Bravo 2. 1907. Good. 7. Repeat, please.
Woodward and Grand River, getting Nissan Maxima. Charles, Nora, Charles, 6255, occupied 2 times.
On that, 1906. 4660.
Yes, ma'am, 4660. I'm calling regarding that DOS, supposed DOS. Can we get 70 to the tech base?
1908, sir.
Seven-one Porter, 2071 Porter for an alarm. It's going to be Friendship Baptist Church. Outside shed alarm, no contact.
Copy that.
Yeah, I was trying to reach whatever supervisor is standing by 1635 East State Fair.
Yeah, calling yourself 24.
Make notifications. At the
Last seen southbound on Pelham from E-Course. Southbound Pelham from E-Course. The dark blue or black Chevy Cruze with personalized plate of Big Deb. Boy, Ida George, David Edward Boy. Black female driver all over the road. E2. Check well-being, 16333 Allen Road. 16333 Allen Road at American House. It's going to be room number 212. It's got a female states that there's a male on scene that's been stalking her. She'd like to speak with officers.
Emerald.
11 to 11 cars. Got a crash in front of 2855 Bridge, 2855 Bridge. Caller said she called us before even going out to see if there's any injuries. She said a silver Envoy crashed into her daughter's boyfriend's car in front of the residence. 2855 Bridge.
5. 10. 13.
TrunkTracker. Transport.
Medics already made this location and they returned for female whole broken in your case.
Hey, medic. Thanks, you too. Don't work too hard.
CEO's come up for the game. I'm not sure how long it'll be, but maybe around 9 o'clock.
Copy, 70.
You can let us out on air. If we get a phone personal. Nice, they pull on our run and also evidence. Go ahead.
She actually left the location. We're talking with the husband. He's saying she's not here.
Call her back.
Yeah, I got a woman out front here, parking lot. She came in from Meyer. Apparently it happened on day shift. They told her to come in later. Car was attempting to be broken into.
But I don't know. David William Paul, 6054. And unoccupied vehicle is David Sam King, 8485. Okay, thank you.
$19.18.
Alpha 181, clear the left fist.
Alpha 181, show you clear at 1918.
Have what?
I'll let you know when we're out.
Copy. 718.
The medics and fire department was, she's not going.
CP, you want me to release this chain and match to shoot down my secondary, which is Perry in St. Albans?
Yeah, the tail past you. Your second post.
Got fire on Warren.
All right, 14.
CP, the tail isn't in sight. Back in my tail.
On that. Tail was on that.
On the roadway. One call only by a passerby.
Yeah. Bravo. Cars in 3.
Rescuing back and forth is in 1920.
Four, 5, 3, 4. DRT 4, 5, 3, 4.
In 1921. Once I was fair private amount. Say children and parents.
That's 12700 Monica.
One in the air, 33.
$22. Ready for the next?
Afer.
Next call is going to be at 29954 Pine, 9,954 Pine. It's going to be across the street from that address. There's going to be an 87 black female. She's young.
Yeah, and Warren checking the welfare of a male in a orange t-shirt behind the medical clinic. Possibly intoxicated, was passed out. Caused by a
female with a history of seizures. Bystander states that she's had several seizures over the last 24 to 36 hours. The patient has been non-compliant with her meds. She is ANO times 3 with a Glasgow outcome scale of 15. She adamantly declines any intervention from EMS. The patient shows no other signs or symptoms or complications. We have advised the patient to take her meds, and she has signed off AMA. Do you have any further questions or concerns for this patient? Over.
Any vitals taken on the patient?
Patient refused any EMS interventions or assessments.
Still responding, but as of right now, I'm trying to figure out why your lights and siren are not working.
Rope 1077. POD screen refilled.
Good boy. Clear off plan, bro.
273 is there, so.
Yes, sir. Show us at 7503 Weatherby. It's going to be in conjunction. 7503 Weatherby.
See that message?
Rescue 2 clear. We're out the guard. Marcus.
Five nine nine and 50. We're still at Shane and Ferry. Mother and aunt are at the location with the child, refusing to release the child to her.
'93 always on.
Stated that there are people inside the house yelling for help. It's an unknown problem. Little girl about 5 years old ran out and went southbound from that location. Caller can no longer see her.
Noise complaint on electric.
Received. Radio 12-7. 12-7. We were back down at the Dollar General. It's on the Oak Park side, I believe. About two toddlers being trapped inside of the car. We'll lock into the car. There's no care in there. We're going to investigate it right now, and I'll let you know what we find.
Copy that, ma'am. What is the location? Exactly, ma'am. Do you have an address?
8 Mile in Wyoming, but it's going to be on the either Oak Park side.
Please.
To Beaconsfield between Casino and Ross, an 8-month-old female. Difficulty in breathing. Engine 58.
Engine 58 acknowledging.
Engine 58 acknowledging.
Under the rec center, had a person with a green hoodie holding his waistband there.
This was clear, and
We're in the area of 16235 Belmont, 16235 Belmont. Got a 3-wheeler and a truck driving in the field near the dead end, doing burnout. Okay.
Dispatchers, portion route 19. Driver does have a pistol on him.
A different one, and it's a trooper. So, what's the ETA for you to get there?
Radio.
One Tango to 1, please. Into this house for fire.
Okay.
Negative. White male driver. That's all we got.
Street Merrill, Adam Town, John 492 and a black F-150.
There also.
Okay, possibly a newer white Ford Escape.
CPR is in progress. Medic 9.
Okay.
You can send us wherever you'd like.
Stand by a minute.
Received out 51, you're en route.
I'm out with 2 on foot.
I will put you en route.
Going up at number 5.
15 to 5 up with 2 on foot.
All right, 14, we're good. All right, that unit, I don't need you to come over. Bike officer got it.
$700, good morning. I need you for one coming out of Beaumont Lane going to Regency of Canton.
Beaumont Lane. More time. Dispatch.
45.
Here, verbal altercation only. The child went to stay at their grandparents' couple of houses up.
Okay, 9-5, you can cancel.
Sir. Outstanding. 30. You at St. Albans and Canfield.
Thank the Joe Ritchie dealership, 12200 Telegraph. It's going to be a fraud report. Somebody purchased a vehicle using someone else's identity within the last 2 days. They thought they would possibly return for some repair work today. However, they've not shown up.
601.
17, this is first last ASP. I'm sure that's a station person.
Seventeen on the air with a medical alarm at Flat Rock Towers. Unknown medical called in by the alarm company indicating you will get a unit number upon arrival into the building, showing Zone 14 emergency, 28744 Telegraph Road.
Small black landscape trailer, no plate available.
94 and Hager, 1939.
And assaulted her and kicked her out of the car.
No.
Engine 51.
You guys might want to take Allen to Goddard. Breek has construction and the engine cannot fit down the temporary lanes that they have.
One 88 Cherry. Color locked their keys inside a Jeep Cherokee. There is an animal inside.
That's why that's clear 19.
No.
Received. You're on scene.
She's been trying to get money from him over the last few weeks. Today she states that an unknown person held a gun to her head demanding $200 approximately 15 minutes ago. Her phone is going right to voicemail. Receive, sir.
49 on that way.
Two four, 27.
4.
Up lot. I have a report of a male riding on a dirt bike, high rate of speed.
Okay, now on the eastbound side.
62 back in quarters.
Car's making Clinton be advised. We ran the female at that location. She does have a $1,000 warrant out of Washtenaw for fraud. Still trying to run her boyfriend and locate him. His name is Marcus Burns. He's a white male. He's supposed to live with her there.
Copy. Uh, 17, Flat Rock, Alpha 7's on scene. Copy.
please. Yeah, he's clear and valid and whole 9 yards, right?
Yeah, and he was able to get a picture of current insurance on the vehicle also. So the only thing I got him for is power steering equipment violation.
Yeah, I'm all set with him, man. Yeah, TX, obviously, right?
Yeah, he's going to drive the vehicle off of Sycamore, where his friend lives.
Okay, we're just waiting for Border Patrol now. Copy.
Nine.
999.
Make the welfare check. 20157 Champaign. 20157 Champaign. Caller is a counseling service that was on Telegraph Road. They state that the mother and 14-year-old daughter from that location were there for a counseling session. Mom was under the influence of narcotics or alcohol. When they spoke to her about it, she left and left her daughter there. Daughter was later picked up by her father, but was going to return her home to her mother at 20157 Champaign. You can just check her status, make sure the 14-year-old's okay.
Copy. On the way.
Okay. Okay. Location.
Ocean Route to DC 19300, starting mile 3858.
Second, 2016 Chevy Equinox to a Lucas Family Trust, 24311 Ward Street.
Hotel information.
Okay.
I'm not sure my partner's on the line with the lines.
I'll just go there.
26 Juan. Is it 26 Wyndham?
Yeah, you got me at Russell and Wilkins.
Okay, you're there with, is 18 there with you?
That's a negative.
Car 2's radio.
Car.
Car 2, there's no problem here. The sun was real big. Russ.
Show us here for
What was the first street?
Lane 6, you're en route 0751. Check that 1951.
One towards Wayne, please.
Do you need PD there?
We're all set here.
Okay, Anson PD.
Currently, her blood pressure is 149/71, 149/71. Respiration is 22, 98% on room air, 82 heart rate, 98 oral temperature, negative ultramental status, negative oral fever. Excuse me. Patient is no time score, just a 15, resting on the stretcher, and if you don't require any further, be in about 5.
nothing further. St. Jim will come clear for traffic.
Spoke to Chase Shelton. He was strongly advised not to ride the third fight in the cart. He was going to walk it home.
Temple.
Off 1173. I have priority 2 for Beaumont Trenton.
For Trenton, that's it.
That radio.
That run is possibly in conjunction with mine.
Yeah.
1110, 11 on 1.
Flat Rock Lima 6 to Flat Rock Alpha 7.
I'll be clear of the accident scene. Driver was issued one, and I'll be pulling off with the other units.
Copy.
Detail 7 radio, you can send me that crash event, born and telegram, show me out.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Route 19.
David Henry, X-ray 9193. It's going to be a gray Cadillac.
Sir.
Nine for registration.
Go ahead.
Boy, Lincoln King 0112, BLK 0112.
SWEENY at 956.
Go ahead.
15-5, do me a favor. Go by 14832 Stewart Court. 14832 Stewart Court. I've got a 28-year-old female here complaining of stomach pain. Believes her appendix might have burst. Took a little convincing to get her to go to the hospital. Once again, that address is 14832 Stewart Court.
Copy, no.
Three, do another little blow unit. Make a stop. No rush.
One 9540 Van Horn. It's an animal bite complaint. Police are responding to the scene as well.
Woody Empire copies. Ziggy's Pizza for dog bite. We'll have Alpha 1, Alpha 3 en route.
10-4, 1958.
Radio. We'll be clear. Lily's fine.
All right. Okay.
Radio to 85 and 87.
1210, 12 cars will be out.
Got it.
They just bought arms towing, so everyone up here now is buyers.
Seven four.
2001.
So, where is he trying to go?
Two subjects were turned over to Border Patrol and while detained reports.
10-4, sir.
Yes, ma'am. You can assign me to that direction point. I'll be 19.
10-4, I've got her driver's license in dispatch.
Copy, thank you. To this location.
There. Disorderly, 2848, number 15, 2840, number 15, at the group home. 62-year-old male becoming violent, swinging a pan at others, no injuries.
E11.
Sir? I'll have them, or why don't you go to their FD1 and get with their responding officers. I'll have them meet up with you on FD1.
I know you're getting off in a minute.
Southbound, well, I'm coming from 96 East to southbound 75. Easiest way to put it.
Okay, copy.
You got anything?
No, it was 90 Telegraph. I'll hold it.
I'll do that.
Where you killed the
Morning.
White. It's gonna be Jimmy, 4-wheel drive.
I switched to the North Channel. I'm gonna be on I-275. No. On 75, where there's no wall.
Base 15, show Bravo 1 en route to Wyandotte, Henry Ford. Starting mileage 11284.3.
You're going to head over to Henry Ford Wyandotte at 2007.
One two four one.
0406. I can see on that.
Have you Grand River in Washington, like Blue Pilot, civil engineering.
Go ahead.
A collision just occurred in the intersection of Vanport and Telegraph. I'm still tied up dealing with this one. Can I get another car here? Unknown injuries at this time.
Okay, Lincoln 1. Okay, thanks. Lincoln 1, you can cancel. Go ahead.
I'll be clear. Really no confrontation today. She's just anticipating the male half of the next door neighbor to come home tonight and tear out a board that landscaper put in.
Call, please.
Sir, 29, Sarah, yourself.
One adult female in custody. Starting miles 22718, 2278.
His boyfriend choked her. Caller hung up. 20045 Boss 4 AMD.
Only basically able to hold for 2 hours, but if you want her bad enough, we can try to work out some arrangement with the Detroit Detention Center. So they're checking with their command.
Flight 18 radio.
Is 273 on scene still with you, ma'am?
On the freeway, Southfield, Rotunda.
Okay.
Taking up, you'll just pull it up.
Out the street and onto the sidewalk. We don't want anybody in Russell on Russell.
Have on that.
30 service monitoring.
How do you copy?
This is Bravo 1571. I have reported 3 for the Wyandotte. We'll be ready to copy.
Go ahead.
The complaint today is left lower abdominal pain, rating lower right back. Possible appendicitis. ETA is approximately 15 minutes. Patient will require a stretcher.
Copy, go and transport on those highway.
Bravo 1571, clear out, I said.
Thank you, have a good night.
Okay, so I don't have employees 7007 and 7002 on 432 right now?
You can come to the gate.
14.
12-10-12 on 2.
Stand by, I-911.
One four three. Good evening.
Good evening, 143.
Springwell, sure.
Street. One three. This ID number is going to be 464 583. 64 Maywood. I put it in the notes for follow-up. Gentleman was not transported to the hospital. It's about an inch laceration to his calf. I'll let you know what I got when I get there.
Okay.
Radio.
710.
Yes, sir. Can you give me the circumstances to the wrong?
Red, white suit, walk carrying a 9mm Glock in his band.
14, thank you.
Seven northbound Canfield, TOD shows panic stove.
10-4. 9-1.
From 7 o'clock over to me. Yeah, the car.
Fish.
Melvin Delta.
That'll be a parking complaint. 130 Gale Boulevard.
212095.
What?
Let me guess, that car had half its undercarriage ripped out?
Say one more time.
The undercarriage is ripped out of that vehicle?
Seven.
39 David 327. I'm gonna be clear.
Careful.
Complaining to Internet.
This is going to be a priority patient for Taylor, please.
Then for Med 2, please, Med 2.
Your caller, your victim, is Kimberly Sprinter. She's driving a black Honda Fit.
I'll also try to unlock the doors on scene. He's now back in the tool department.
Hey, Monster, you guys can kill your transport?
And where they're run.
Two mics, I'll do that.
$2023.
Go ahead.
They're getting calls from the neighbors that that female at the location is cutting up again.
One 2331. Time of call 1221.
Twelve 10 12 on 2.
9-2.
Yes, so the dog in question is going to be a 15-pound Pomeranian. I have all the owner's info. She said that he is up to date on all of his shots through the Wyandotte Animal Hospital. She would have to look to get the documentation, but she said it should all be on file. The laceration was about an inch or less. Nothing severe on the victim's calf.
Okay. Does she have a valid dog tag for the dog?
Check.
On this. Nurse just called back and stated that the door that you just pulled up at is where that male is.
Okay.
Smoking in the rear of 8558 Strathmore. Will notify DTE. Is that pole to pole or pole to dwelling? Engine 55.
That's pole to pole, Central.
Pole will notify DTE.
Can be the first block.
I'm coming now, Harper.
Hamtramck Engine 1, repeat your transmission.
Oh, your control number, 2018-127-03671. 2018-127.
Okay. So she has no paperwork showing that the dog has rabies shots that are up to date?
She's claiming that she does, but she'd have to look for him, so nothing right now.
Okay, why don't you allow her to look for it, and I'm going to contact the ACO.
Very good, sir.
Rear of 8571.
Sure.
Two seven radio.
One 296.4.
You have arrived at Henry Port Wyandotte Hospital at 2029.
9-5 radio.
9-5.
Telegram.
You two arriving, sure one.
Dispatch, report clear Beaumont, return.
Rescue 4.
106, tell me female 13, maybe chest pain, difficulty in breathing, times the last hour, chest on his left side, states that is radiating in both arms. Approximately like 30 minutes ago, shortness of breath started. Does have a cardiac history. Vitals are as follows. We have, the pulse rate of 72 regular. We have respiratory sounds are clear bilat with the pulse ox of 99% on room air. We have a blood pressure of 134/82. We'll be at your facility in 2 minutes.
Copy. Which unit number again?
Medic 6106.
Copy 106. We'll see you in 2 minutes.
Make contact with Kathy and Harold Buchanan, verbal at this time. Wife was upset because the husband has medical issues and he refuses to wear his oxygen and continues to smoke. They both were advised.
10-4, I'm gonna need you guys head over to 3761 10th on the dog fight. I got rapid around to that location. 3751, number 10.
15, team.
Will advise.
Copy. Zero Fryer. And speak to Julie. She has a couple questions she wants to ask you regarding the PPL.
Copy. No.
Do you want me to log this?
Yeah, go ahead.
No.
Just be sure to document all the information on there. In reference to the name of the veterinary clinic and the date that the shots are valid from and until.
I'm free to fly.
Sure.
April.
I just spoke with loss prevention. They stated that they asked that, so they're not going to be coming down. Basically, they asked for no contact.
We're looking at shows that it's a current rabies certificate, a current rabies vaccination. Being adamant about the exact times, showing that it is in fact current.
Four 4452 St. Antoine. Can you give me a fix on that?
Three five.
2036.
This time.
The place is going to be David Paul King, 0645. David Paul King, 0645.
And the dog will be taken and quarantined at the shelter.
A3 radio. Can you put me on that domestic, please?
Received, sir. You're on it.
Clear the report.
And city's caller, Ahmed, for a possible OJ report. He believes that someone stole his license plate, and he may know where it is. He has not made an initial report for the missing plate yet. 7710 Miller Cartwell.
Okay, Warner Lionel.
2038.
For you to go to.
In 2 minutes. Diana Monroe, David William Charles, 9871. It's going to be a silver Oldsmobile Alero. Looks like 3 times.
Brian and Monroe.